Hi, students. It's Nate. Happy Saturday. I am coming to you from a hotel room in Montana, and I wanted to give you a couple of tips on your week 2 assignments. Here we are already in week 2. You have a total of 70 points this week. That's 2 discussion boards at 25 points each, and 2 quizzes totaling 20 points. So let me break these down for you in a little bit more detail. Today's Saturday, the 22nd. And the bulk of these assignments are due tomorrow, Sunday, June 23rd. Now, you already completed your week 2 discussion 3. That was the Wednesday discussion that was due on the 19th. Everything else, discussion 4, quiz 2, quiz 3, those are all due tomorrow, Sunday, the 23rd, before midnight. If you get in a jam and you can't get them done on Sunday, you still have one more day, Monday, you can get them done 10% late. All right, a couple of tips on your assignments, quizzes and discussions. Quizzes sometimes have a typed in answer where you actually have to key in the word, the answer. Please make sure you're looking at the instructions on the quiz because you need to type in the word exactly. Don't put like D and then open book management. Type in the phrase exactly, or the quiz will score it wrong. So there's just only 1 or 2 of those in the quiz, but make sure you type it in exactly, just the phrase, not the letter answer for the quiz, or it'll mark it wrong. The other thing I want to mention to you on quizzes is that once you open them up, you got to complete them. So don't fiddle around and accidentally open a quiz because it's going to start and then you need to complete it. And if you don't, it's going to submit it with whatever grade, partial grade or 0 that you did. And I can't reopen the quizzes. So that's one nuance of Canvas, that I can't zero those out and restart them for you. So don't jump onto a quiz until you're actually ready to complete it, or you'll get a partial or 0 grade if you time out early on those. All right, so that's quizzes. So you have a quiz on chapter 2, and that's 15 points, and you have a quiz on chapter 3, that's 5 points. So 2 quizzes, those are pretty straightforward. Make sure you're looking at the study guide for those. And then your week 2 discussion 3, that was due on the 19th, that one's already done. And week 2 discussion 4, that's also due tomorrow, Saturday on the 23rd. So the main thing I want to point out on discussions, you might have seen this in my comments, is make sure you reply to some other students' posts. If not, you'll give up some points on those. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the course real quick and show you a couple of things just to make sure that we're navigating properly. So let me get to my share screen. And let me jump onto the course. Now, this is for the 1159 course. It's the same if you're in the 1160 course, so don't worry about that. So hopefully you now see my screen. This is the instructor view. And I'm going to go into student view. Bear with me a second here. All right, so here we are. You've already familiarized yourself with the Start Here module. We've gone through week 1. Now we're looking at the week 2 lineup. You see we got week 2 part A and week 2 part B. And you see with week 2 part A, there was discussion 3 that was due on the 19th. And you also have a quiz 1, chapter 2, that's due this Saturday. And then under week 2, you have a discussion 4, body language. I think you'll enjoy that one with Amy. And week 2, quiz 2, chapter 3. All right, so by now you should be familiar with, you digest the stuff you need to learn first under the resource pages. And then when you're ready to go, you scroll down to assignments and you click on the work. And everything's open. So you can work ahead of schedule, no problem, but you can't work behind schedule. Let me give you a quick notice on those quizzes. So for example, week 2, part B, quiz 2, chapter 3. There's always a link to the study guide. You see that here. So if you click on that link, that'll get you to the study guide. And you can open the study guide before you take a quiz. Look at the study guide, look at the terms that are on the study guide, and then go back into my video lecture, and you'll see I have marked with timings on an outline in the resource page for that lecture video where I cover those topics in the video. So you can essentially scroll through the video and find the terms that I'm teaching that way, look at the study guide first. That's what's going to be on the quiz. Then find those terms in my lecture, and you're good to go. So that kind of helps in lieu of the textbook. You still need the textbook for samples and things like that, but that'll help you out. You notice here on the week 2, quiz 2, which is chapter 3, it says here in red bold letters for fill in the blank questions. Type in your answer choice exactly as it is shown. Do not type in the letter as the answer. You wouldn't, for example, say D. You wouldn't say D, open book management. You just need to type in the phrase that's listed in the quiz, okay? So please be careful about that. It does matter if it's upper or lower case, so type it in exactly as it is shown in the quiz. I know, subtle nuance. We're working with some AI machines here on the grading piece, so help me out with that, okay? So that's for the quizzes. That's for the open-end questions. Most of you are looking good on your quizzes. And if I go back into the discussions, so week 2, discussion 4, body language video. The main way students lose points on discussions, which are 25 points each. So these are a lot. You have 70 points of work this week, is they don't answer all the questions. So you can see for this discussion, there's 5 questions. 4 questions are to you directly. The 5th question is you replying to at least 2 other students. So make sure you're replying to 2 other students. And then it gives you the section of the book where you'll need to answer some of the questions. So by now, I'm assuming you have the book. Again, you can also use the video lecture sometimes to find these terms. I'm not providing scans of the textbook anymore. There are reserved copies of the textbook at the library, both Oceanside and Santa Leo. You can always grab them there. And with some online searches, you can also find some of these terms. Okay, any questions, email me. When you email me, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of sharing the screen. When you email me, always include the course section number that you're in, either 290-1159 or 290-1160, so that I know which course you're in. All right. Hope you're going well with your course, and hope you're having a great summer. Thanks for all your work so far. I'll catch up on some grading today. And any questions, shoot me an email. Thank you so much. Don't wait till the last minute to get this week's work done. Thank you.